How to find a technical co-founder. This is a system that works to find your next technical co-founder without pitching or begging. Most non-tech founders hope to find the next co-founder online on platforms where nobody really commits. But there's a better way. In fact, you probably already found your next technical co-founder. I'm running a SaaS company as a co-founder, and my partners have found me through this method, and they also came with the right preparations in order to convince me to work with them. In this video, we're going to talk about where technical people hang out and how to convince them to work with you, and also the test where you can find out if someone actually knows what they're talking about.
All right, last question. Regardless of, okay, we'll say this. Where do you advise someone look to find a technical co-founder? And then also, where do you advise someone to actually find developers to work for them? Like just maybe like 2 really good resources you recommend.
Okay, so the main thing to find a technical co-founder is proximity. Find someone who's close to you. Maybe someone you know already. Apart from them needing to be good, so you know if someone is good if they have done a substantial work in the previous job, and to see if someone you can trust someone is just hang out with them and see how it feels. And also I have a YouTube video on the partnership questions. Go through that and both fill out these partnership questions. It really helps figure out how someone is motivated and if there's a match. So that said, if you don't have someone in proximity, well, online. See who's working who's providing value in a Reddit forum. Can you talk with a lot of people, and not someone who shows you like an invoice right away. Someone who's helping you for free for some time. Those people usually have the right mindset, and they might charge you later, but it's usually a good starting point. So go in forums. I found people on YouTube videos as well, in YouTube comments. There might be LinkedIn. So it's like this world online. You need to hang out in places where like-minded people. Go to conferences, right? This could also be something. Go to tech meetups. Just hang out with tech people, and you will see they will tell them, hey, I got something here, I got an idea. They might love that, because developers, the good developers, and then you ask them, how many side projects have you done? And if they tell you they've done like 3, 4, 5 side projects, and which one worked, you can ask them. They're probably going to tell you none of them worked. But then you see someone who likes to tinker with things, and these are usually the right people. Okay, then when you have the conversation, what you bring to the table is validation, because that's the thing that developers crave but usually cannot get themselves. Developers always have a great idea that nobody would buy. And I've seen many people like this. I've been like this myself. So if someone comes to me, and that happened in the past, hey Till, I got this validated idea. We have done a prototype. We have this customer group. We know how to reach them. Would you want to build that? Say, yes, of course. Because my risk goes down a lot. So think of it as a risk profile for a developer. You want to reduce his risk or her risk. And the way you do that is giving them a validated idea and your commitment to work your butt off in order to make this thing happen and take care of the customer support, can take care of the marketing, can take care of the copy and of some prioritization of the features. If you bring this to the table, developers will love you. And it will be very easy to find a technical co-founder. If you have the idea for a SaaS product and you want to see more how technical people think, subscribe to this channel. I'm technical myself, and I work with a lot of non-technical people to help them create their SaaS products.
Awesome. And then the second part, I was going to ask, are there any platforms or websites you recommend just for finding devs? Like, I know I've heard TopTool, but I've never used it. Do you have any platforms you like?
If you know exactly what you want, it's less about the platform, it is more about the selection. Don't try to go with the first one. Just talk with 10 people, 50 people. And that's what we do in our system, right? So our clients come to us because they know we have talked to many people. So if you can do that's the best choice. And so give a small test task. Go on Upwork and just pay 10 people $100 to code you one small thing, and then see what happens. And you will find the person who has put in a day into that because they like the idea.
Yeah,
and then they win,
I love that.
Right? So just go try Upwork, try TopTal. You can also try hiring services, and there are many out there. You can also, of course, ask someone like me who knows some developers, ask them if you can, maybe someone with an agency, hey, do you have a developer fee? Can I test them? And maybe this agency owner will become your friend and a co-founder. There are many options, but the most important thing is you need a selection of developers that you tap into.
Awesome.
And once you're done with all of this, you might want to onboard your technical co-founder or your next developer. And if you want to do that, then I recommend this video where we show you our 4-week onboarding process.